I think the Vikings are going to be a playoff team, man. I really, really do. Now, how far they go, that's a whole different topic. But at the very least, for this upcoming 2021 season, the Vikings, you should consider them automatic locks to be in the postseason, and here's why. Number one, the defense. Rejuvenated. Back from the dead. I mean, the difference with the defensive line alone, we're going to have a whole new defensive line personnel. The difference from what we saw with last year's D-line to what we will see in 2021 will be night and day. Staying on defense, Cam Dantzler had a rough start to the 2020 season, but he finished hella strong. And he didn't have a pass rush worth a damn. He's going to have a real pass rush this time around. So that's going to give him a fair opportunity to show what he's really all about. I expect big things from Cam Dantzler in year 2. The return of Mackenzie Alexander, the presence of Patrick Peterson. Harrison Smith is still one of the best safeties in the league. The productivity that you're going to get from this defense is going to be nuts. Last year, the Vikings defense had the 8th worst defense against the pass. I expect them to be top 10 this year. 6th worst against the run. I expect them to be top 3. 6th worst overall defense. I expect them to be a top 10 defense. Now going to offense, Kirk Cousins last year, 15th in individual attempts, 8th in total passing yards. So that's some serious efficiency right there. And he has proven that in the right system, this is a system league. There are only a handful of Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady's and Patrick Mahomes out there. He has proven in the right system that he actually gives you a puncher's chance to win. He has the best wide receiver tandem in the league with Adam Thielen. Justin Jefferson, as a rookie, was already a top 7 wideout in the league last year. And hopefully this is finally the year that the breakout season for Irv Smith Jr. is upon us. And Dalvin Cook, who, knock on wood, I think it's safe to say that he has finally put the injury woes behind him, playing 14 games each of the last 2 years. You'll have a top 3 rushing attack, and the key here as far as the difference between making it to the playoffs, just making it there for a participation trophy, or being actual contenders, is the offensive line. I mean, the defense, I believe, is going to be great enough that even with hiccups in pass protection, that the defense still keep the games close. But if you can't protect your quarterback in big games, it will catch up to you. And lastly, the odd years. It's 2021, which is the bread and butter for the success of Mike Zimmer. Every odd year, the Vikings make it to the playoffs with Mike Zimmer as head coach. I'm very bullish on this team at least making it to the playoffs. I need to see what they do in the draft to really bolster up this offensive line. Enough of the athletic and just move out in space, and if they're agile enough, that's all that works for us. We need beefy ass dudes, just like we did with Michael Pierce. All right, what if we decide to say, you know what, for the defensive tackles, we don't need beef up front. We just need athletic dudes that just move out in space. No, you want dudes that can push, penetrate through the line of scrimmage. We need that same energy on the offensive line. If you really bolster up this offensive line, I'm not going to get ahead of myself because every time I do this, the Vikings, they make me look stupid. Very least, they will be playoff teams in 2021. Next podcast will be on Monday. Unless something crazy happens, we'll see you then.